This won't be long. I just want to make a point that I think needs to be made, and that is that there are some families who where guns and weapons are not instruments of defense. They're instruments of suicide. And there are people who see guns in a different sort of light than what we've been talking about tonight. Suicide is one of the primary causes of death in West Virginia. The availability of weapons makes suicide possible in many families. I hope that the report that we get next year will include any difficulties that young people have had in regard to the proximity of weapons. It's not something that we've talked about, it's not something that we want to think about, but it's something that many people live with. And weapons are seen as instruments of self-destruction. My daughter has asked me to speak. Excuse me. My daughter has asked me to speak to you to say that she is a student in Morgantown and she's absolutely, completely, absolutely opposed to this bill. She does not want to be in a culture of weapons. Now, of course, the bill provides that this is not open carry. And she wants me to tell you that she in her lifetime has had difficulty and a gun would not have helped. So I would just say to the members that it may be to some of us a matter of a constitutional right, and she, by the way, has said that it bothers her that a lot of males seem to tout the fact that guns are necessary for them to protect women, when in fact, most of the times when we have a murder-suicide, it is the male that's the aggressor, not the female. And I just hope that the report that we have will give us some insight into how this bill affects college campus, how it affects the culture. Hopefully it won't be a dramatic change in the way higher education is. Sometimes it does seem like we just can't leave well enough alone, that we've got to change something or add some new place that we can have some effect. But I think that we are embarking on new territory. WVU is, 150 years old. Marshall's older than that. And, we've, I think, done fairly well so far as is. But we're making changes. I don't think it's broke, but we're making changes. And we'll just have to see how this turns out. But I would point out that for a lot of people, weapons are not just something of self-defense. They can be other things. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.